Well, good afternoon or morning, wherever you might be, EXP world. Hello. Thanks for joining me today. I am Michelle Loker. I am with America's Preferred Home Warranty. I am your national director, your national liaison for everything home warranty. And I am thrilled to be here to share some wonderful stuff with you guys today about the spring market and sellers coverage. We've got some fantastic tools and services that we can offer to you to help boost your sales, your referrals, your money. And we all know we love money, right? Money's a good thing for us. Real quick, a little bit about me. I am just not the pretty face selling warranty here, guys. I am a 30-year real estate licensee, so I've walked in your shoes. I know exactly what you do. I know how to deal with clients. I know the objections that come up. And I know the hesitations that we all face as professional real estate agents. So know that I am here to help you, and I am here to answer any questions and help you promote your business. And a little bit about America's Preferred Home Warranty. One of the nice things about us is we are EXP's only preferred solutions partner. We have been with EXP now for almost 7 years, and it's been a wonderful relationship. We have met and helped so many agents across the country grow. Our company has been around since 1999. Which is just tremendous for us. We are nationwide with the exception of California. I'm sorry, guys, if you're in California and watching this. We want to be there, but California. It's California. They're a little cuckoo. I can say that I grew up there. I'm a Cali girl at heart, but it's California that we're holding off on. So please be patient with us. And when I say patient, please be patient. But we are nationwide otherwise, and we can help you anywhere you're at across the country when it comes to warranty. Now then, let's talk about our favorite subject, warranty. Not like we all get up in the middle, or we get up in the mornings, right? And we say, oh, home warranty. I'm in love with home warranty. I want to sell home warranty. I want to offer home warranty. I can't stop thinking about home warranty. Yeah, that doesn't happen. We know that. I know that. I never did that when I was actively in real estate as well. So one of the wonderful things about America's Preferred Home Warranties, like I said, we offer so many tools and services that can help promote your business. And one of the things that we're going to talk about today is using our sellers coverage to help gain those listings. And we all know right now it can be a little competitive. There might be some sellers out there that are a little hesitant whether to sell because they got to turn around, they got to buy something as well. But part of the services that we offer within that sellers coverage really help advance your business. And so the great thing with our sellers coverage, it's absolutely free. Complimentary, guys. Yeah. Now, here's a caveat. If you are in the state of Florida, we cannot offer something free. So we do have an upgrade to our sellers coverage that Florida requires you to purchase. So it's not free, only in Florida. Sorry, guys. I wish I could, but we can't. But that's a whole other story. Anyways, our sellers coverage is just an amazing product, and it's such a great tool when you're meeting with prospective clients in order to list their homes. Because this market continues to evolve. Again, our sellers and even our buyers are a little hesitant right now with everything that's going on. And so we want to make sure that you have that competitive market advantage and are able to use these tools to help advance your business, to help make your sellers more comfortable. Now, we all know that as we are soliciting for listings, as we're meeting out with homeowners out there to sell their home, they're going to be interviewing, at least most of them do, they're going to be interviewing agents. And why should they hire you? What sets you apart? Because quite honestly, guys, anyone out there, any agent out there can list a home, right? You can put it on MLS, take some pictures, host an open house, blah, blah, blah. Everybody does that. So what sets you apart making your business different? How are you making yourself memorable in the eyes of that potential client in order to get them to list that home with you? Well, part of what you can do is show them how you're going to help advance their sale. And by using a seller's coverage, a seller's warranty, you're able to offer that next level of service to them in order for them to even feel comfortable knowing that their home is going to be protected during the marketing process. Super, super easy. Now, our seller's coverage is a 9-item coverage. Again, fully complimentary with the exception of Florida. But it covers the major components that usually give homeowners, let's just say, cause for concern during that marketing process. Our seller's coverage is available to add on to that listing as long as there's no purchase agreement already on the home. So when you take the listing, you order that seller's coverage. And that seller's coverage covers those, like I said, those major components of the central vac, ductwork, electrical systems, your plumbing, any stoppages, the water heater, those types of things. A nice thing too about our seller's coverage is we offer some legal protection for your seller. It's with our List Secure coverage. And what List Secure does is it provides your seller up to $2,500 in legal fee reimbursement 2 years post sale. So hypothetically, sometimes buyers can be a little wonky, right? So after close of escrow, for instance, this new homeowner decides that they don't like something and they want to send what I call the nastygram to the former sellers and demanding something be done. Well, if your seller has to respond to that in any sort of legal fashion and they come out of pocket with legal fees, if they have the seller's coverage and a home warranty was purchased by the buyer or seller, actually, we'll talk about that more in a minute, then your seller would be eligible to receive reimbursement of those legal fees. Where else are they going to find that? What other real estate professional is going to be able to offer that to their client? You guys are, and this is one of those things that sets you apart. Wonderful, wonderful program. So now while you're marketing the home, while you're having that home covered with that seller's warranty, should something come up, say on a home inspection, say now that you do have a purchase agreement in place, if something shows up on that home inspection and it's covered under that seller's warranty, guess what? There's no cost that your sellers have to come out of pocket with the exception of the deductible. It's covered under the warranty. And that is a fabulous thing. So now you look like the hero. You look like someone who's been looking out for their client. These are one of the things that you can point out to your potential clients when you're trying to obtain those listings. It's, again, an additional benefit showing the value proposition of what you bring to the table and why you are the one that they should be choosing. You know, the one thing with America's Preferred Home Warranty too, our biggest differential in our business platform is we allow that homeowner, to choose their own licensed contractor using their own service professional. We don't employ contractors. We don't want to herd those cats, guys. We don't want to monitor that. We find you, as the real estate professional, have that circle of people that you trust. Your homeowners may know people that they know and trust that they want to use, and they can certainly do that. And again, that's something else that sets us apart, sets you apart in the eyes of your clients. So winning those listings, closed transactions, if you think about this, guys, our relationship with our clients does not end at close of escrow, right? At least we hope it doesn't. We want to make sure that we're staying in touch with those clients, making sure that they're satisfied, they're happy, making sure that we're asking for more referrals. If they're happy, if they know of anyone, we're building our business, right? And so part of our business program that we offer to you under the seller's coverage and afterward is focusing on repeat business. Part of our seller's coverage when we help you win more listings is we have a concierge service. And our concierge service is designed to help agents maintain those connections with the clients long after the closing occurs. And we'll talk a little more about that, but it's just a wonderful process that we take on for you, and you reap the benefits of it. Now, let's again talk about the seller's coverage and locking in those listings. The nice thing about a seller's coverage, and me being licensed as well, is what I've done is when I sit with a client and I talk about why they should choose my services. Part of that piece is I offer that seller's coverage, and they don't have to worry about a thing. We're going to market that home. We're going to market that home that it's ready to go. It's beautiful. And you know what? We are going to offer an incoming buyer a buyer's warranty. Now, please understand, I did not say we are requiring the seller to purchase a buyer's warranty. We are only asking that the seller offer a buyer's warranty to be added to the close of escrow. Now, however you negotiate that warranty into the closing is fine. The seller pays for it, the buyer pays for it, but as long as one is offered. Now, one of the things that we do offer too, along with our seller's coverage, is we do have a seller's preferred upgrade. The upgrade is not complimentary. Our 9-item complimentary piece that we have is, however, our seller's preferred upgrade is $125. And what that does, it adds on all of the built-in appliances. It adds in the heating systems, the kitchen refrigerator, kind of a few more of those bells and whistles. And one of the things that I do, and I like to share with the sellers, I actually dovetail and I package the complimentary listing coverage as well as the upgrade. I package those together and present those to my seller, and I let the seller know this is what I'm going to cover for you. The cost of that seller's preferred upgrade is $125. I pay for that myself. I use that, and I'm not saying you have to, but I'm saying it's a great way to gain more business. I look at the $125 as a cost of doing business. And when I'm earning commissions from 1% to 3%, I look at that $125 cost as really not a bad return on investment. What I do then is I also tell the seller, by having this coverage within your home while we're marketing it, we ensure that we all sleep well at night and the home is in proper functioning marketing condition. Now, when I'm advertising the home in MLS, I advertise that the home is going to come with a buyer's 1-year warranty. Now, remember I said it's all how you negotiate it. What I do personally is I take the cost of that buyer's warranty, and our basic cost for a warranty on a buyer side is $499. I take that basic cost and I roll it into my sales price. I show the seller on the net sheet that they are able to offer a buyer's warranty. They are still going to net what they need to net while offering an incoming buyer that satisfaction of knowing that that home is going to be protected. And side note here, statistically, homes usually experience a breakdown after change of ownership within the first 90 days. It happens. And when a breakdown occurs, what happens? They call you, right? Because they don't know who else to call. And then you remind them that they have this wonderful home warranty that's going to help them. Even better, with our concierge service, they have a direct liaison that they can call to help walk them through the process. They don't even have to call you. And the concierge team will help, and they will take their hand and they will guide them through the warranty process. And our concierge team will also notify you as the agent to let you know that this is what has been occurring and that we have reached out to your client and we're happy to help them. We just wanted you to know. That way, if you wanted to reach out as well, you are also in the know. But the nice thing here is when you're offering that seller's warranty and you're offering that seller's preferred upgrade and you're advertising this home in MLS is coming with that buyer's warranty, you are going to get a buyer for that property that's going to be more solid, more interested, more serious, because they know the home is going to be taken care of after close of escrow. They're protected after close of escrow. So we're mitigating risk for not only the seller by offering the seller's warranty during that marketing process, but we're also mitigating risk on the buyer side. So when you have those buyers and those offers come in, the buyers know that they're going to be taken care of. And think about this. I use this as an analogy as well. When you're talking with the representing buyer agent, chances are they're going to be convincing their client which way to go. And if you've got, let's just say you go purchase a car, or you want to purchase a car, and you've got two of these identical models, but one comes with a warranty, one does not. Which are you going to choose? You're going to choose to be protected. And that's what I tell my homeowners, my home buyers, clients. It's like, if I'm going between 2 or 3 homes and they've got similar square footage and bedroom count and layout, but this one comes with a warranty and this one does not, I'm probably going to go with the one that's protected if everything else is pretty much in that line. Now, a lot of us say too, oh, no one's interested in warranty. Oh, we don't use warranty on the East Coast. Oh, we don't do this. Guys, that is because you're unfamiliar with warranty, or your clients are unfamiliar with the benefits of warranty. And it really is up to us to better educate ourselves and our clients on the benefits and usage. And now most people are familiar with that platform of warranty companies employing contractors. Again, it goes back to, oh, something breaks down, I got to call, and I have to wait for someone to come out. I have to wait to schedule this, and oh, it's ridiculous, and oh, blah, blah, blah. It goes on and on. And that's not how it works with us. And so again, that's another business differential that will set you apart when it comes to offering your clients that extra value proposition. And because we have such a strong, long-standing relationship with eXp, we are here to help you grow and advance that business. We want to help protect your reputation as well. We want to promote you. And so we want to do everything that's going to help you advance that business. The seller's warranty, that coverage, you providing that extra bit of protection to that client, as opposed to just doing what every other agent out there does when they're trying to get listings. Go beyond that. And I always like to use the word remarkable. Think about what that means. Is your service remarkable? And I mean remarkable in a good way. Are your clients going to say to other people, we had the most amazing experience with Jane. She did such a great job for us, and here's why. Oh, and by the way, she helped us find our new home as well. Again, we're advancing your business. We're building it up for you, and we're taking that scary part away so you don't have to necessarily be the expert home warranty. Let us do that for you. But let us make you the hero, which is what we're here to do. So locking in that seller's coverage is so very important because it leads to further. Looks like Jeannie has a question here. Are you saying that you may list a property for $300 to ensure to get the warranty rolled into the price? Sure. Yeah. Absolutely roll it into the price. Or list it for $301. Pad it a little bit. Make it simple. That way it looks like you're still keeping up with that market analysis, that market pricing, and it doesn't look kind of like an off piece of it. So I always like to pad the cost of it just a little bit to leave room for some negotiation too. But yes, roll it into your sales price. Great question. Choosing to use warranty as that piece of information, that tool that you can use to help advance the business. Explaining to your potential clients why it's important to have, why it's important, because we know both buyer and seller usually don't have a lot of extra money laying around for things that break down. They don't necessarily plan for them. Certainly a home buyer, when they come into a purchase, they're using most of their monies, as we know, for the down payments, right? They don't have a big cushion there to have things fixed when things go wrong, nor do the sellers. The sellers are usually trying to plan for their next move and holding that money for their next purchase. So having those protections and those safety nets available to both sides is what's going to help advance your business. Let's see here. Any questions out there in regards to some of this coverage and what we can do for you? Anyone? One of the great things I love too about APHW and EXP and the relationship that we have is we have dedicated tools for you. We have a dedicated APHW EXP website. And I have just posted the link down in the chat for you to capture. But this is all information that has to do with America's Preferred Home Warranty. And we have branded marketing materials for you to be able to use. The nice thing too in this branded marketing materials tab is we have a seller's coverage information sheet that you can provide to your clients when you're doing your listing presentations. And again, with that, you're able to share the benefits of having the warranty and why it's important. Janie, can you go over the complimentary coverages again? Yes, so the complimentary coverage, and when you open the marketing materials tab, and you can open the warranty brochure, on page 3 of that warranty brochure is the seller's coverage. And the standard seller's coverage that is complimentary to you, excuse me, is the items that we offer under that free piece, as long as you're not in Florida. Again, not in Florida, and we're not in California. Well, we are in Florida. Sorry, let me regress here. We are in Florida. We just can't offer it free. So everywhere else, we offer the complimentary night item coverage under a seller's warranty. And within the state of Florida, we can offer the standard coverage, but we also have to include the upgrade for $125. So I hope, Jeannie, that helps on that complimentary coverage if you're not in Florida. And then again, California, we are not operating in California at all for either buyer or seller coverage. Marius, thanks for posting that link. I love it that you're on there. But again, seller's coverage, guys, can really advance your business. Truly, it can lead to those referrals. And when, like I said, the way I sell it, and when I add that cost into the sales price, you're raising a little bit on your sales price. So you're increasing comps in the neighborhood, which not by a significant amount, but enough to kind of help pad it a little more and show value in the home and in the neighborhood that it's coming in. Again, providing that extra coverage and that seller comfort zone, if you will, of them being comfortable having known that they're offering a warranty, that their home is covered by warranty during that marketing process. Now, you know, we know our business is completely built on trust. As real estate professionals, you know, trust, service, building long-term relationships. This is not an easy business to maintain. And for those of you that are just getting into it, do everything you can to stay with it. It's a wonderful, wonderful industry, but you really have to be dedicated in what you do and set yourself apart from others. And when you're able to explain home warranty, not homeowners insurance, but home warranty to a client, and you include it in your business strategy, it's going to provide you such a greater value in the eyes of your clients. Your value proposition goes up tremendously, and they remember that kind of thing. And remember, people remember how they make you feel, right? How you make them feel, and they're going to live off that. They're going to really thrive off that. You know, we're finding that the most successful agents out there know how to use the warranty and know how to share it with their clients in terms of advancing their business and knowing that their clients are very well protected. So I hope this has helped explained a little bit about the seller's coverage, how to use it, how to incorporate the buyer's coverage with that seller's coverage to lock in those listings. I also want to let you know on that dedicated website, there is a tab on there that says find your local area sales manager. I have sales managers in all states that we're operating in. So you can go onto that map. You can type in your zip code and it will populate who your local person is. And I will tell you, our local area sales managers, we call them ASMs for short, love working with EXP agents. We love advancing your business and showing you how you can use our tools and services to help with your business. So Janie, if the buyer chooses not to move forward with APHW, what happens from the seller side? Well, if you've got the seller's coverage on there and the buyers choose not to, or even if the seller chooses not to purchase, you know what? Everything ends at close of escrow then. Simple as that. If there is warranty that needs to be used during that marketing process, so for instance, something under that seller's coverage breaks down and the seller needs to have a repair, then the seller would be responsible for the deductible that they've chosen on the buyer's plan. And I know that sounds a little confusing, but we work off a deductible system on buyer warranties. It's either a $50 deductible or a $100 deductible. So whatever plan that you're offering to a buyer, an incoming buyer, whether or not a warranty is purchased, if the seller has a breakdown and they must do a repair, then they're responsible for that deductible. And the deductible is based on the offering of the buyer's warranty. If that's too confusing, reach out to me later and I'll try to explain it a little easier. But that's the only time that there would be anything. If there's no warranty in play on the buyer's side at close of escrow, then everything just ends. Simple as that. And we do not collect any money from anyone on either side until close of escrow. So, and here's another great thing, guys. We're in SkySlope. Yeah, you can order those warranties through SkySlope too. Super, super simple. Janie, I hope that helped answer your question. I hope. Fingers crossed, maybe. So, any other questions out there? You guys have any needs? I know a lot of you I may have met at some of the regional rallies. I do a lot of those. We will be at EXPCon. So if you need anything, you can come see us there, which is wonderful. I love putting faces with names too. So, but again, we have everything here at your fingertips to help advance your business, from seller's coverage to buyer's coverage to the concierge service, so you don't have to really worry about it, to having area sales managers in place to help assist you with anything, branded marketing materials. Oh, and one last little teaser for you. You can also be eligible to earn $75 from EXP through America's Preferred Home Warranty when a warranty is ordered and closed upon after close of escrow. $75, guys. Free money. And it's RESPA compliant, I promise. Promise. So again, just a couple of those pieces that we absolutely love offering to you and helping you with your business. That's all I have for today. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out either to me or to any of your local area sales managers. We are here to help you. Anyone can sell warranty, guys. You know, any company out there can have it. That's not what we're about. Our vision is truly to help advance your business. Warranty is just, you know, one part of it for us. We love what we do. We love EXP, and we love helping you really watch your business grow. So with that being said, I want to thank you for spending time with me today. And I hope you did learn a couple little things about it. And I wish you all the best this year. And I look forward to seeing you all in the very near future. Thank you so much.